Breaking news coming in the last couple of minutes, as it has been announced on the WWE WrestleMania 41 Saturday kickoff show that WWE today are announcing they have acquired Mexican Lucha Libre promotion AAA. We've got all of the details in this developing and breaking news story. Hey guys, welcome back to Wrestling News 365. Hope everyone is doing very well. As always, there are plenty of news stories to get into in the world of professional wrestling. Today is WrestleMania Saturday, but we've got some big developing and breaking news stories that we'll get into in just a second. You can see right there, we are over 21,000 subscribers ahead of WrestleMania weekend. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe. Join the ever-expanding WNU, that being the Wrestle News universe. In addition, you can join the WN365 roster. Links in the video description. You can also scan the QR code when it appears on the sidebar. In addition to that as well, you can click the link in the video description. Whilst you're looking at the sidebar, you can see all upcoming watch-alongs that we've got tonight. WrestleMania Saturday, a watch-along and a post-show. WrestleMania Sunday, a watch-along and a post-show. And the Raw after WrestleMania, we have a watch-along and a post-show. Right now, at the time of recording this video, WrestleMania Saturday, 41 Saturday kickoff show is ongoing outside of Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada. And there is some huge developing and breaking news regarding WWE announcing not only a major event featuring NXT and AAA later this year, but actually taking it one step further. Now, there had been reports coming out of today that WWE was going to announce a Worlds Collide event. They were reviving Worlds Collide, and it was going to be NXT and AAA Worlds Collide. People initially thought this was going to be just a co-branded show with WWE teaming up with AAA Lucha Libre. But actually, WWE has revealed in the announcement on the WrestleMania Saturday kickoff show, they've taken it one step further because WWE has purchased Lucha Libre AAA. That's right, WWE have announced the acquisition of Lucha Libre AAA. The announcement was made ahead of WrestleMania 41 Saturday. The promotion has also announced NXT and AAA Worlds Collide on June 7th at the Kia Forum in Los Angeles, California. Now, WWE Chief Content Officer Paul Triple H Levesque said on the WrestleMania kickoff show that WWE will take Lucha Libre to another level. He was joined, as you can see in the picture on the screen right there, by Maricela Pena, Dorian Roldan, and a host of luchadors, including Rey Mysterio, Stephanie Vaquer, Rey Fenix, Penta, Andrade, El Hijo del Vikingo, Santos Escobar, and more. Now, again, this is a developing news story, and it certainly caught quite a few people off guard. As I mentioned earlier on today, there was this rumbling and rumor that there was going to be this NXT and Lucha Libre crossover show. Now, WWE NXT Worlds Collide has been an event in years past, and some of those events have even happened during WrestleMania weekend. In previous years, we saw NXT versus NXT UK, but with NXT UK no more, WWE was planning to run the show with a new partnership. It was first reported by WrestleVotes earlier on today that there was going to be WWE NXT Worlds Collide taking place on June 7th in partnership with Lucha Libre AAA. Now, this was thought at the time to be the first official event with a partnership between the two. Obviously, it gives some fancy matchups for the fans many thought they would never see. But again, it's been taken one step further, one big step further, because not only is it a co-branded show, but it's actually a show co-branded by two companies or two brands that WWE now owns. So just to confirm, WWE, their parent company, TKO Group Holdings, have announced the acquisition of AAA Lucha Libre. Now, we don't know any further details just yet. We don't know, how much money was involved. We don't know if it's just a straight merger. We don't know what WWE's plans are, shall we say, moving forward for the company, for the brand. If there's going to be, once again, a sort of situation where we're going to have, NXT Mexico or something, we just don't know. But Triple H, again, was present for the announcement. He confirmed that this event is going to be taking place at the Kia Forum in Los Angeles. He even spoke about how there was an article in the LA Times today talking about the history of Lucha Libre, particularly in the state of California. We know for a long time that Triple H has wanted to effectively have sort of bases around the globe to have NXT. So he wanted to have an NXT Mexico, he wanted to have an NXT Japan, and there was previously reports that WWE had attempted to purchase the likes of All Japan Pro Wrestling or Pro Wrestling Noah to convert into NXT Japan. Once again, we don't know if that's the plan here, if they're just going to keep AAA Lucha Libre and basically send talent out there. There were reports earlier on this year, when talking about Lucha Libre, that WWE had been talking to AAA about having Chad Gable go to Mexico and actually work dates for AAA. In the end, it didn't happen, but as part of the storyline, Chad Gable still went to Mexico and went on a bit of a excursion, and this is when El Grande Americano then showed up on WWE programming shortly thereafter. But there were reports initially that he was going to be working dates for AAA Lucha Libre. It didn't end up happening, and some people maybe thought that things had fallen through. In reality, WWE has ended up purchasing AAA Lucha Libre, and WWE continues to expand its global reach by working with several companies all over the world. And this is actually one of perhaps the biggest moves that they've done in a long time, announcing that they have purchased this Mexican promotion AAA. Again, a massive, huge announcement made today by AAA, by WWE. Once again, we'll have to wait and see indeed what happens with people that are currently working for AAA, what this means, if it is going to be run as a separate entity or if it's going to be sort of incorporated into WWE. Dorian Penna called it the beginning of a new chapter in the history of Lucha Libre. He shared how his uncle, father, and mother have been running AAA for nearly 33 years, and now finally working with WWE, they expressed their pride to the luchadors. Quote, "This is the beginning of a new chapter in the story of Lucha Libre. My uncle, my father, and my mother, they've been running AAA for almost 33 years. To be finally working with WWE, we told our luchadors that we are proud, very proud." Now, with this deal, WWE isn't just getting bigger, it's also becoming part of a long and special wrestling tradition. Lucha Libre is one of the most exciting and important styles of pro wrestling, and AAA has been a big part in making it what it is today. For Triple H and the WWE team, of course, this is a move that they've wanted to make for a lot of time to make WWE more global. They've already worked with Progress in the UK, started training centers in other countries. Now, by purchasing and acquiring AAA in Mexico, WWE is once again showing that they are committed to this global expansion. So it's a big developing and breaking news story. Of course, as I mentioned, we'll probably get more details about this over the course of the next day or so, the next hours. If we get any more developments, any more details, we'll of course let you know in a future video. But what are your thoughts? What is your initial reaction to this big news story that WWE has purchased? They've got the acquisition of AAA Lucha Libre. Let me know your thoughts or reaction to all of it in the comment section below. Be sure to smash a like on the like button. Be sure to subscribe button right hand corner. As you can see right there, we're over 21,000 subscribers and ever growing. So be sure to join the ever expanding WNU. And you can join the WN365 roster by clicking that join button, scanning the QR code when it appears on screen. In addition to all of that, I will be live in a matter of about an hour or so for WrestleMania Saturday, and I'll be back very soon.
Hey guys, thank you for watching, listening, streaming, or however you come across this video today. Be sure to click on the video on the right there to watch our next video, or click the bottom there to subscribe, or the bottom right hand corner. Thank you very much, and I'll speak to you again very soon.